So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It's us. Off the ball!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
He has found the way through. Arugizar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Padilla claims comfortably. Robert Navarro. Aramburu kept his eye on it, and he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, there's no doubt as to who the creative hub in the side is. It's Mikel Oyarzabal. He boasts some of the most impressive records when it comes to goals and assists, Peter, helped by the fact that he can play anywhere across that front line, and also he has a real willingness to run beyond the strikers. And
shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bilbao clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's an imaginative pass. Zubeldia promptly onto that, and that is that. Oscarson. Decent chance! Ruiz de Galarreta. Zubeldia gets over and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there. Bilbao are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Carlos Soler, and he plays one through. Shot at goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Soler. Carlos Soler. Oh, that's ambitious. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he? That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Sucic. He's found a way through. Padilla breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Jaureguiza. And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Sucic. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Danny Vivian. Now it's Williams. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he get on the end of this? Gomez cuts it out, and back it goes. Torrientes tries from a long way out. Now that was quite some save.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And we have our very first corner. Carlos Soler plays it short. Bilbao are looking to go forward now. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nice control. He's found some space. Tries one from range. Oh, denied brilliantly.
It's quite a...
And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. And here's Soler. Stood up well to him there.
Tripuzqua have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Gomez getting forward. He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Ruiz de Galarreta. Robert Navarro. Oyarzabal short changes him with that pass. Gomez. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Torrientes. Jaureguiza. Robert Navarro. Elustondo spots it and intercepts. That's destined for the flank. Torrientes. No, it's come to nothing. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Navarro clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
El dorsal 20, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 18 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 15, el dorsal
Sergio Gomez.
24. Cambio de jugador.
Here's Oyarzabal. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bilbao perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Sergio Gomez is wide and looking to get onto this. Pass somewhat off target. Williams looking to play him in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Passing nice and neat. He's going for goal! Oh my word, that quite something. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on them, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Defending was strong and firm.
Bilbao really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's been shifted off it. Played out to the left flank. That's a cute ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Munoz. Bilbao could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And they're back on the ball again. Arezzo just loves to go forward whenever he can.
They've got to make this nice and quick. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
That has been slung wide. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
It's their second corner of the game. Mendes goes short. And here's Mendes. And it's Aramburu. Zaharian. And here's Oyarzabal. Munoz has it out wide and in space. Terrific effort! And he hits the net. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Gonzalo, and he's let fly. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Oh, good climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Pobega. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create...
Shot a goal! There it is! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Numero 14.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to pass it through. Great vision. Nicely worked. Svila breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Wrench. Aims beyond the defence. Hermoso gets it away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! And we have our very first corner. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rowe. Showing great feet there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pobega. And a chance! And that's a tiny finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. Pobega deals with that comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pobega. Great ball, and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? Rowe. Now, who's going to be first to this? Wrench gets it clear. for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Pobega clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Wrench tries to clear. And that's been won straight back.
Bologna
Goes for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Dybala. Wrench. He's found a way past. Just too much on that. Here's a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he whips it in. Mullen! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? And one more try! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. Dybala at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's picked it up out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the counter is on. Rowe in acres of space out wide. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the shot!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Wrench. That'll be a throw. Aimed at the far side. He leaps for it. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That has not gone well. He's on it. Can he get away? Dybala takes a shot. It's loose now, and it's come back out to him. And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Numero 9 viene sostituito con il numero 24.
Away we go again.
Attenzione, un cambio.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Cristante. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bernardeschi. He is through here. Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Applies the finish! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi stood his ground strongly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Marlon. Freuler. It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception. Bernardeschi receives it in a wide position. Wrench. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Rowe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked...
And Marlon. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Roma are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. Real chance! And that's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Ball swung in. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
That is good alertness. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a look and plays it forward. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Marlon, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! Well, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
De Silvestri, numero 4. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17. Il numero 23.
Attenzione, Mario. It's a good run down the right. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Juan Miranda wins the duel this time. 75 minutes played. El Shaarawy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Orsolini tries to play it through. Orsolini finding himself in space. He's having a shot! Cristante. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's having a go! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
It's their second corner of the game. Juan Miranda goes short. What a throw in. Now there's a fine ball. They're urging him. Big chance! El Shaarawy, who does have an assist to his name. He's having a hit! Corner number 3 coming up. Orsolini plays it short. And it's Mario. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Bologna are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Angelino. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rossellini, he's got away. Cross needs to be good. And that's the keeper's ball. Juan Miranda gets over and intercepts. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's delightful. He's having a pop! It's a loose ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pass somewhat off target. There will be 4 extra minutes. That's the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad...
Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Freuler gathers from the goal kick. And this is Dybala. He might be in here. And that's a dangerous ball. Mullen! Goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Ha segnato al 10° minuto, numero 14.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rowe has it out wide and in space, and he's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
He's in a great position here. Oh, good-looking ball, and he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Rowe. He has found the way. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a good finish. Once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Wrench. Ball is over the line. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Freuler does really well to win the ball there. Celik proves just a little bit too strong. Juan Miranda did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now then, the ball's come loose. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Freuler picks it up from the goal kick. It's gone for a throw-in. Pobega, nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! And that is well cleared. It's a pretty loose pass. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to... That's another chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Bernardeschi plays it short.
Bologna always
Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Rowe. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Soulé. Now, can they get him away? And this is Dybala. Freuler. And they can counter here. Hermoso. Well, that is one way to stop him. Wrench. He's picked his way through. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is through here. Threads one in. Soulé looking to receive it in space. He's shifting through the gears here. Mullen! Pobega. Can he get on the end of this? Rowe is in a really good position out wide.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Hermoso.
recupero.
Wrench. Piscini.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There will be a throw-in. And he's there to belt it away. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw, and the comeback is complete. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's going for goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
That has not gone well. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's intervened well there.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Bernardeschi. Oh, they can break here. Dybala gets into a good position. He's had it taken off him.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10 viene sostituito con il numero 7. Attenzione, un cambio.
Freuler clears. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, no way through. He's got away. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. That ball looks a good one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. He is through here. El Shaarawy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's a sharp little ball here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Freuler into the last quarter of an hour. Tries to pass it through. And that was very necessary. And this is Al-Sharawi. And Mosso wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted. That is good alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's an imaginative pass. Svila claims comfortable. To Silvestri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Orsolini making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well played. Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Chance, surely! And a neat finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't
Just the keeper in his way. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I'd give him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper.
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. He's having a pop! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Orsolini. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's picked out the run. He has found the way. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Roma desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling. Balogun! Oh, he's just got under that.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Teze. He's got away. Now it's Akliush. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vitinha. He's in plenty of space here. Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Oh, off the bar. Zaire Emery. Now it's Balogun. Now it's Akliush, distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Shot, surely! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Akliush. That pass isn't the best. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Beraldo calmly anticipates. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Golovin. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Beraldo. And he's intervened well there.
Monaco definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Akliush. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Balogun actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Akliush plays it short. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Balogun, and it's Teze. Now it's Balogun. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Akliush. He's in a great position here, and he is deftly away. Chance for a shot! Goal! Monaco! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Monaco have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, it's Dembele. Barcola moves wide and looking to get onto this. He's onside! That's an excellent interception. Balogun. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's the keeper's ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kehrer does well to get it back.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Zaire Emery. That has not gone well. And that has put paid to that. It's a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Golovin. Teze. Tries one from range. Oh, that's another chance. Volleyed effort.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Beraldo. It's a promising position.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Golovin. And the counter is on. Good ball over the top. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Paris Saint-Germain come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew it.
He'll try from distance! Fantastic from Balogun! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Monaco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's quick to return it. He's having a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Akliouche can get it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Kamara. Now it's Balogun. And he's forced to go back.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's in plenty of space here. Kamara. Akliouche! That could spell trouble. And he's following up! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Fas running with the ball. Balogun. Balogun unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he shoots! And somehow he kept it out.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Changement en cours.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Fas tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that was never going to make it. Safonov. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Can he finish?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
54.
Saint-Germain get their
Le numéro
fourth corner.
33. À leur place,
That's a
le
decent
numéro
clearance.
2. Le numéro 24. Attention, changement.
Marquinhos. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's got the beating of his man. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's made its way to him. Fati had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire.
Can he finish? Superb from Doué! About as smooth as it gets. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Paris Saint-Germain may be down, but not out just yet. Tries to pass it through. Fati providing an outlet on that flank. He's having a shot! It's a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Après 73 minutes de jeu.
Monaco palpably stronger, better, superior. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. On by. Biarritz. And it's been played through. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Après 77 minutes de jeu.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Monaco are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbaye is in a really good position out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Kira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ansu Fati. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Golovin looking to play it into the box. He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Akliush, he's having a pop! Fantastic from Akliush! He's got himself an absolute peach. How many, just how many, the gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And now he has two. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Golovin. Ansu Fati. Oh, this is a terrific run. Looking for options for movement. Oh, robust challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ansu Fati. He's a sharp little ball here. Akliush. That is a brilliant interception. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Zakaria. Oh, he's having a go!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Ansu Fati. And the shot! Oh, impressive strike. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Osula! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Struck first time. McAllister. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. So what can they make of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Osula clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Now it's Murphy. And it's Guimaraes. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's destined for the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. The less said about that pass, the better. Tries to pass it through. Strong running down that left flank. Played in by... He leaps for it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Tries from a long way out. Looking for a runner. Lovely, now then.
Ngamoa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that should get the job done. He's found a way past. Cross from Robertson. And that has been cleared. Decent chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! And they can counter here. He's found a way through. He's well positioned here. That's a throw. Robertson. Ngamoa. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Szoboszlai.
Newcastle always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it? And the shot! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, that once he controlled it on his chest, the follow-up was going to be good, and that was special.
After 34 minutes is...
Newcastle are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that's clever. He is through here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Bruno Guimaraes considers his options. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He'll try from distance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bruno Guimaraes shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bruno Guimaraes is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And here's Murphy. And he can clear it away. And it's Willock. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good alertness. Tries one from range. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nicely weighted ball. Willock. Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? He's got away. Now the delivery. McAllister attempts a clearance. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Hall. Now, can they get him away? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Liverpool come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Murphy. Oh, that is a good ball. Chance for a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now...
He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Hall plays it short. Back towards the middle. Can he find the finish? That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Botman is there, and he can pick it up. Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. back within one. They have them in their sights again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 14.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's having a pop! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He's just misjudged that one.
The attendance for this match was
Gravenberg, the most accurate pass. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter...
Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Number 18.
So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here.
Coming on the field.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. We expected better, and so did he. Willock. And here's Trippier. Robertson. Chiesa wants to run onto this, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Number 28.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 7, Joelinton. Substitution.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been knocked clear. Vitz. Now it's Chiesa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lovely bit of skill. And here's Vitz. And he's straight offside.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Coming on the field, number 10, Gordon. Number 8,
Joelinton.
Tonali.
That's good running with the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Joelinton tries a shot! That's another chance! He's got a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Newcastle now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Great vision, and it's Frimpong. Gordon.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
5 minutes left on the clock. And he's intervened well there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chiesa looking to receive it in space. Chiesa! And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to
will
get
be
it
5
away.
minutes added
That's a little
time.
off target. Could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Elects to cross. Gordon! Gravenberg. It's come to nothing. So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Liverpool desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat.
Las Palmas going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is towering header! No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Can he get it through?
You have to expect that from everyone now.
That is good alertness. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Costa. Darder. Pablo Torre! And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Tony Lato. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. He's got away. Goes for a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Morishi. In with the challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. And it's played in. Tony Lato clears without hesitation. Still goalless at the moment. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Good read, needed to be. Oh, they can break here. Engages and forces him off the ball. He is through here. Space for him to turn and look. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Torre plays it short. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Las Palmas have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Pablo Torre. That has found him in acres of space. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Torre. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Morishi. Oh, there's the shot! They've scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Pablo Torre. Costa. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Mallorca clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hesse, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Las Palmas certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Pablo Torre. Costa. He's got going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Darder. Good chance here! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mallorca have their third corner. Torre goes short. Picked out Bridget, surely! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Mallorca are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
A header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he has been fouled there. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has a look up. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So off we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Cross to the back post. And that's the keeper's ball.
Las Palmas clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And he cuts out the supply.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mallorca can't breathe again, just.
Yeah, they...
Real chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14 será reemplazado por el dorsal
And it's
7.
Darder. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Morishi. Shot and the finish! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that is out of play.
La asistencia a este partido
Just about up to the hour now.
17.440 espectadores.
Las Palmas are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's picked his way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's ambitious. Now, there's a terrific hit. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's neat. There's the shot! Costa. Tony Lato. Good play on the left-hand side here. Tony Lato looking understandably energised after his goal. Tries to pass it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Novumbo. And he's got a... He'll try from distance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mallorca get their fourth quarter.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 23. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's been taken short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
That's destined for the flank. Can he latch on to this? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Morey defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? That is good strength. Great chance! And how did he not put that away?
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lovely bit of skill. And he's lost his man here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. Oh, such a clever touch. A probing pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Great defending, strong and determined. Darder. Novumbo. Now, can they get him away? He's found space here. He's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to clear it. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Searching pass he's played there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played into space. And it's hoisted clear. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy, not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicator.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Eintracht Frankfurt clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Well, played right into his path. Window! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's picked his way through, driven in, towering header. It's in, and the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old...
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Window. Takes a shot! And again, he is at his elastic best. Eintracht Frankfurt with the corner, they're first. Shoots! Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Plays it through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Could move up a gear here. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's going in strongly.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. It's played through for him. Oh, he's been caught on it. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least he was in the right position, and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's managed to get free. He's found a way past. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bayer looking for a runner. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mario Götze. Now he's got space here. Bellingham. And Svensson. This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. There's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nemecha. Svensson has created one goal already. Koch gets a foot in here. Christensen. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Svensson. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Well, they could break here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to pass it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Nicely aimed pass. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Just a quick
so, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
It has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time, the score is 1-1. Chance! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. Into the lead once more. You run short of superlatives. That was extra special.
His thinking was lightning fast, his movement was ultra sharp, and his execution, 10 out of 10.
Eintracht Frankfurt leading now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a cute ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ryerson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ryerson. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a throw. This is a promising build-up.
Eintracht Frankfurt are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Now this could be a chance, and he's found a big chance! That has been knocked clear. Shot could be on. Girassi! Well taken goal. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
After 61 minutes is
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now there's a fine ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Adeyemi, he's through here, and the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Number 8, Felix Metscher.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Sabitzer. Substitutions taking place.
Chukwuemeka. Sakiri with the clearance. Now he's running away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Sakiri. Now it's Nauf. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted.
Ryerson. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Borussia Dortmund now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now, can they get him away? And that is a little undercooked. And a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And it's been taken short. Sabitzer. And it's Chukwuemeka. Eintracht Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Great defending, strong and determined. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Aims beyond the defence. Shot a goal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find a net.
Ryerson charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Just eases him off the ball.
6 added minutes
Sakiri,
has been
that's
indicated.
really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there. And he cuts out the supply. Sakiri. That's an imaginative pass. Ryerson knocks it into space. He has found the way through. It's come to nothing. And he was alert to it. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to break at pace. Adeyemi looking to add to his goal. He's found a way through, and he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. And that is the final whistle. Eintracht Frankfurt did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And a quick reminder today that...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his... Dembele! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lewis Skelly. Zabani cuts it out. He's got away. Looking to play him in. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Beraldo. Aims beyond the defence.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. Tries to cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Might want to be careful there.
Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the shot! And he's there to get it away. Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Beraldo. Oh, it's Dembele. Lewis Skelly. That's been cut out, well played. Vitinha. It's run loose here. First quarter of an hour gone. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. And he's managed to get rid. Decent chance! Skelia, that is fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Plays it through. That has not gone well. Kepa sends that a long way.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's put paid to the danger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? Played out towards the right wing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Madueke. Vitinha. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Ødegaard, foot in. Beraldo. Fabian Ruiz. Defending was strong and firm. Vitinha. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a good ball out wide. It's Dembele! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And it's been hooked away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Gabriel Jesus. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that. And we have our very first corner. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? Kepa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lewis Skelly. Calafiori. Pass somewhat off target. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone. Substitution in progress.
Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's a pretty loose pass. Calafiori looking for options for movement. Now it's Odegaard. That's good defending, very good defending. Doué was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Doué. And that's another good win of the ball. Beraldo. And it's been played through. Not a hint of offside here. Doué. Kvaratskhelia tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Dembele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
36, Zubimendi. Coming on the field.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 12.
That has been cut short.
Number 2.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Martinelli.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
The attendance for this match was 29.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. A bye! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Dembele. Mbaye. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries one from range! Fantastic from João Neves! A finish of true class! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And a chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Saka. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. Spread it left. Vitinha. And reclaimed it in a trice. He is through here. Mbaye.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
"75 minutes played. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hakimi. Mbaye making good progress. He's picked his way through. Mbaye crossed into the middle. Saliba attempts a clearance. He won't be happy with that one. Mbaye He's set up one goal so far. That's been slipped through. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Saka. That is good alertness. Vitinha. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Beraldo gets on his bike and on the move. And he's got away from him. And he shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Umbai crosses it in, getting up there! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. He's looking wide,
Added minutes
promising position. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Gonzalo Ramos looking for the run. That is a great pick out. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Back to the keeper it goes. Long ball by the goalkeeper. There will be 4 extra minutes. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And we'd like
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is well cleared.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Look at the space here, and the shots!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kimmich with the short one. That's a good ball. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kimmich. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. He's having a pop! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Vert really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. Kimmich gets flagged offside. Gross. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Pedro Neto proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, good take in a good area. He won't be happy with that one. And Bernardo Silva! Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Mendes. Kimmich. Anton finding himself in space. Defending of the desperate variety. Here's a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Oh, super! Wirtz! Sensational from Wirtz! A finish right from the top draw. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the...
Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Havertz. And he cuts out the supply.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Inacio gets across to intercept that. Kimmich. Nicely shaped ball. Pedro Neto. Vitinha knocks it into space. Gross. That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, and again! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Germany find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Aims beyond the defence. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Kimmich looking to play it into the box. And he can thump it away. And it's Kimmich.
There will be 3
Bernardo
minutes at a
Silva.
time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread it left. Not where it came from. Oh, shooting chance! And that is high.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gross, played into space, spread neatly. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. They are playing them off the park. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked it. And that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Schlotterbeck goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Havertz. Pinches it off him. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. He's found some space. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Kimmich. Havertz. Rafael Leao. He's being urged to shoot. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found a way through. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he refuses to take the bait.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through. And it's Bernardo Silva. And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
An instinctive delivery. Diogo Costa claims it without any fuss. And that's another good win of the ball. Kimmich running with the ball. And he's heaved it away. Kimmich.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Out towards the flank. Threads one in. Ah, it looks a good ball through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Wirtz. Gross. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Going like a man possessed at the moment. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Havertz is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries from a long way out. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Kimmich.
Number 22.
And it's Goretzka. He came in hard, very hard.
Number 10.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Number 18.
Now it's levelling. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's quick to return it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Havertz has been caught there, it's a foul. Just eases him off the ball. Schlotterbeck cuts it out. Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's levelling. And here's Havertz. And he's having a go! Oh, denied at the last.
Havertz probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Germany have their second corner now. Kimmich plays it short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Mendes makes the interception. Matheus Nunes. Nicely worked. Cleared without hesitation. Matheus Nunes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Havertz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Space for him to turn and look. Gross. And he's in on goal. Big chance! And again! It's been blocked. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be
And
one
he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the shot! Corner number 2 then. That's not going far. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. it all looked a bit